So, not too long ago, I made a video about my first time ever playing Animal Crossing. The world was going crazy over the release of Animal Crossing New Horizons, so I decided to jump into the fray. I started an island, was put into crippling debt, and you guys seem to enjoy watching my misery. But I only really played about a week's worth of the game, and several of my friends were very quick to point out that I was absolutely garbage at it, and that I should have had a lot more done in that week than I actually did. Surprise, I'm a failure. So I wanted to give the game a second shot and see if I can really see it through to the... well, not the end. The game doesn't really have an end, but there should be a point where the credits roll, so that. By the way, if you enjoy this video and want to see more, be sure to head down and hit the big red subscribe button and the little bell next to it to make sure you don't miss any future uploads. So let's not waste any more time and start wasting time. When we last left Fofi's adventures on an island, I had just set up housing plots for our first 3 island newcomers, and Tom Nook gave me a bunch of fencing in return. So I used that fencing to make my house look all nice, just look how pretty it is, and now we got 3 new peeps on an island. There's a frog named Jambette, a pig named Spork, and a little mouse, Bella, who's in constant Lydia from Beetlejuice cosplay. Plus, we still got Tank and Renee palling around the island. But, they've been here for weeks, if not months, and I couldn't help but notice their houses are still totally barren. Am I doing something wrong here? Whatever. Not their freaking parents. Get a job, horse! I head over to see Tom Nook and... oh, right, I have the town hall now, which means Isabelle's here now. Yay! I know who that one is. Izzy here can help you with a bunch of different stuff, like changing the island's theme tune or even the flag. I asked her about changing the flag, and a menu popped up to pick a design. And I wanted to do the Brief History logo, like the one on my shirt, just bigger. So I clicked on an empty design slot, thinking it'd let me make a new design. Instead, it just selected the blank design, and Isabelle went nuts for it.
Oh my god, it's perfect!
Well, I did absolutely nothing, but sure, let's go for it. Please rise for the presentation of our national colors, which are no colors. I then head over to Nook's desk to see what's next for an island. Apparently, the big job now is to give the island more cred. We gotta start looking more like a legit island resort and less like 8 people on a pile of sand in the middle of the ocean. And the one surefire way to do that is to get world-famous musician KK Slider to perform on an island. But that's a big job. That's gonna be a real team effort and take a lot of work from everyone. Or just me, okay. Sorry, I have things to do. So the goal now is to just make the island less crap and see where that takes us. Right now, we're a 1-star island. We gotta get to 3 stars. We need more villagers, more landmarks, and more nature-y stuff. So I run around and start doing the basics. Pulling my weeds, talking to my villagers, donating to the museum, attacking the pig, and most importantly, I set up a campsite and a few new housing plots so we can get some new islanders. The first to show up is a sheep named Kurlos. I truly couldn't care less about your personality. I'm on a time crunch, so just move here, please! In the meantime, after yelling at the sheep for a while, I run down to the Nook shop and yes, sold, placed, now I have 2 amps. Just like real life. I also ran into Sonic the Hedgehog here and bought a paper bag with which to hide my shame from the first Animal Crossing video. It's not my fault I'm garbage. But then I ran into Spork, who told me Tank was stuck at home sick. No, not my Kerpowie boy! Take my medicine! Oh, wow, I feel better already. Here, take my Power Rangers cosplay as a thank you. Just knowing you're safe is reward enough. But I will take her cosplay suit because I love the Power Rangers. I'm the Red Ranger if he forgot his normal mask and had to improvise. I don't really know what I'm doing. Over the next few days, things really start picking up. Nook's Cranny gets upgraded, and several new villagers start moving in. Kurlos is here permanently now. I knew yelling would work. We got a book-reading purple wolf named Lobo, this old lady monkey named Elise, a koala named Canberra, who I don't think I ever learned much about. She was just kinda here. And a blue bunny named Hopkins, who is my favorite. By far, the cutest villager on the entire island. So cute that I'm willing to ignore the little thing on the back of his head implying that he's not a real bunny, but instead some kind of sentient inflatable creature. I don't know, man. People thought Zipper was weird, but this just kind of makes me uncomfortable. But he's cute, so I'll ignore it. At this point, I think we're pretty full up on villagers. And we're even getting some occasional visitors, including... oh god, Red. Red is this sketchy fox dude who randomly appeared on the island one day trying to sell art. And see, all the other island visitors just kinda show up and it's chill. But the day Red came around, Isabelle actually warned everyone on the island announcements that some suspicious unidentified person had been spotted on the island and to be extremely—
Hey man, I know we just met, but you and me, we connect. We're like cousins. And you know what a good cousin would do? Give me hundreds of thousands of dollars for art that may or may not be real. What do you say, cousin?
Nook, I take back every bad thing I ever said about you. You are fine. Just keep this weirdo away from me. But now that an island's got some word-of-mouth buzz, a decent population, and a handful of visitors, it's now time to focus on improving the scenery. I'll spare you the details, because literally all I did was plant like 3 dozen trees and as many flowers as I could with little rhyme or reason to the layout. I can't see! I built this rinky-dink carnival spot near the beach with a fun teacup ride that, guess what? You can't ride. Built a little kids play spot over here for all 0 of the kids on the island. Built a nice fountain over here with a little table next to it, and that's it. That's pretty much everything I did in terms of making the island look better. Sky present! Sky present! I got it! Yes! What is it? Oh, heck yeah! Another guitar amp! Now I have 3! Just like in real life. Man, this is a good day, but I feel like I might be forgetting something? Oh crap, it's Renee's birthday. I sprint down to Renee's house to wish her a happy birthday, and I find her having a cute little party with Tank and no one else. Dude, there's only like 8 other villagers on this island and not a single one of them bothered to come to Renee's birthday party? God, now I feel sad. So I wish Renee a happy birthday, and she asks if I got her a present. Yeah, I didn't think about that. But then I remembered Renee's a music fan, and I just so happened to pick up a guitar amp. So I said, yes, as a matter of fact, I do have a present for you. Pulled out my new amp, gave it to her, said happy birthday, and she absolutely loved it. Oh man, this is what Animal Crossing is really about. Cute moments like this are what really make you fall in love with the game. Well, back to work. One thing I've been doing a lot is trying to build up savings. Every day on an island, these glowing spots appear on the ground. Dig it up and you get $1,000, but the hole's still glowing. And apparently, if you bury $10,000 in the hole, a tree will sprout a few days later and you'll make $30,000 back. Which is a really cool way to make extra money that the game never told me about. I had to find that out from a friend. But after a while, I had well over $100,000. Which I accidentally buried in a money hole instead of just putting in 10K. And I only got 30K back, so I think it's time to find a new way to make money. Turnips! One of the biggest ways to make money in Animal Crossing is the turnip market, basically the stock market. Every Sunday, this cute, snotty pig girl Daisy Mae comes around and sells you turnips that Tommy and Timmy over at Nook's Cranny will buy for prices that vary throughout the week. Sometimes you make back your investment like crazy, sometimes you barely break even, and sometimes you wait too long. All of your turnips rot, you're out thousands of dollars, and now there's ants all over your island. Take a wild guess at which one happened to me. I'm really not good at this game. Even so, after 2 days of non-stop playing and time skipping so much that I currently can't remember what month it is, I finally did it. I now have a bustling island full of satisfied citizens, tons of fruit trees and flowers, and some cool little hangouts spread around the island. I go over to Isabelle to ask about island evaluation, and we did it, baby! 3 stars! Woo! And by we did it, I of course mean I did it. Tom Nook hops on the phone with KK Slider. The next day, everyone gathers around to hear him play the game's main theme, and with that, the credits roll. I know Animal Crossing goes well beyond this point. You get stuff like terraforming, which really changes up how you build your island. But for now, this feels like a pretty satisfying ending. I'm really glad I decided to give this series a chance. It's really unlike any other game I've ever played. It's been so fun to play with friends, see their islands, build my own island, and see all the cute characters the game has to offer. But unless you guys just really want to see more, I think this is the end of my Animal Crossing adventure for now.
Oh, don't worry. There's still plenty more to do. You work for me, don't you forget that. Everything you've been doing has just been playing into my plans perfectly. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.